Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Deck Music Channel. My name is Deck. Hope you're having a good day today. And today we're reviewing the brand new Sisto EP called Engulfed. The Engulfed EP by Sisto. I am unbelievably stoked for this, and I hope you are as well. Just a little bit about me. I have been in the dubstep scene for about 3 years now, doing a little bit of, reviews on my main channel, which will be linked down in the description. And now on this channel, just because I don't want to split my audience on my main channel, but I still want to be in the dubstep scene, and I still want to be a reviewer every now and then, and just listen, and just appreciate dubstep. Sisto has been one of my favorite dubstep producers of all time currently. He is my number one dog, as I would call it. He is absolutely insane. He releases so often. And I honestly just love his style. I love his rhythmic approaches, and his loudness and his goofiness almost. It's very cool, and I'm really excited to get into this EP. We have 4 songs on this EP: Engulfed, Iron Collar, Throwing Limbs, and Dreadborne. And then if I go over to his top songs, I see that Iron Collar is in his top 4. Engulfed and Throwing Limbs are top 5 and top 6 of all time for him, which is absolutely huge. And I'm super glad that he is getting the attention that he deserves for putting out so much music so frequently. So without further ado, I just want to get into this. We're going to start with Engulfed. Wow. That's a really distorted bass. I love it. And a lot of the lasery synths. Build up already, 30 seconds in. I love this so far. What? How do you do that? It's like stuttering. It's stuttering. That break was amazing. That is a constant flow. I love it. This is why I love Sisto. It's a constant flow. He changes it up, and every change is just a new spice that he just throws on it. Unbelievable. That stuttering got me so good. I'm like, how would you even do that? It like completely changed the melody at that point, if there even is one at this point. This is just so dark. I love it. All right, drop number 2. That howl. Ooh. There's the screech again. Dude. That's ridiculous. Okay, Engulfed. Title track. That was unbelievable. I love the constant flow. It's very slow paced, but it has a good flow and a good groove. And really it's just grimy. That's the word I would use for that song. Just it's the grime. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was really cool. And when he switched, like even when the first drop came in and you heard the idea, right? That already shocked me, so just because I love Sisto so much. And then he changed it after 4 or 8 bars. I can't remember. He changed it and it had a stutter. It was like wanting to go through, but it was having a hard time. And that, like, I don't know. That's just really cool. Really cool. The second drop with the sustain at the very beginning was awesome. I was kind of hoping for more sustains in there as well. Kind of like how Infect did with his song called Be Kind Rewind on Disciple. The second drop was a lot of sustains in every 4 or 8, classic rhythm, whatever, or trench as he would call it. He would do a sustain with the main idea still playing, or a sustain that is related to the main idea. I was kind of hoping for that, and especially when I heard that pre-drop with the sustain, I was hoping for more. But nonetheless, I love that song. I think the first drop is better than the second. I typically like first better than seconds. I don't really know why. but overall, solid song. Let's get into Iron Collar. This is the most popular on the EP. Already at faster BPM. I'm seeing a theme with this EP is that distorted basses are huge within Sisto, and I love it. Because previously he's done more rich basses, and now it's really distorted, and I'm liking that. That snare is also distorted like crap. He delayed it. I see why this is the most popular. I like the triplets better, but this is still cool. So this EP is about distorted basses and rhythmic flows. This is some of the best rhythm I've seen from Sisto. Wow. For those of you who don't know me well, my favorite Sisto song is Shattered Crown on the Fool's Gambit EP. And it might have some competition from this EP. Ugh. That swoosh. Dude, the sounds just work so well together. That vocal's great. The rapid delivery, dude. Why? Why is that so cool? Why is that so cool? That's unbelievable. Holy crap. Okay, there's Iron Collar. I see why that one's the most popular so far. I need to save it because that was unfreaking real. Dang. Solid. I think I like Iron Collar better. I think the idea for Engulfed was really good, but I'm comparing the variety of the idea in the sense that Engulfed really stayed in a corner with its idea, and Iron Collar really fleshed it out. Just the amount of changes and unexpected things. I mean, even the second drop had a switch that was different from the first. And this is why I love Sisto. You never know what you're going to get, but you know what type you're going to get. And it's so consistently good. And the fact that he's able to pump out these EPs like no one's business. Like, okay, so Engulfed EP came out August 11th. Today, as of recording, is the 13th. And Eyes Sewn Silent came out June 28th. It took him 5 weeks to get a new EP out. And in that meantime, he worked with the Vance to do a song called Dead to Wrongs. Like, he's pumping out so much content, and it's so good. Like, he does not miss. He doesn't miss. Iron Collar, I really don't have anything bad to say about that. That both of those songs, Engulfed and Iron Collar, will only grow on me. So solid work. Let's move on to Throwing Limbs. Wow, that intro. You can't do this to me. I feel like I'm in Dead by Daylight right now. Oh, that just got deeper. That just went straight down. This sounds like classic Sisto from a couple years ago. This sounds a little bit Fool's Gambit-y. Gambit, that EP, that sounds a little bit like this. That lead was very similar to Shattered Crown's lead. Build up. Solid, generic, but solid. And classic fake out. 8 bars. Oh, is this a switch? Oh, that tonality change. Dude, I'm telling you, Sisto does not miss. Generic build up again. I love how the pitch is changing every note. What is this? What was that? Was that a bell? Did I hear a bell? I hear like a distorted bell in there. What? I don't know what to say at this point. This happens every time I react to something. It's just so good. I'm like, what do I say? Wow. Throwing Limbs, I think, is my least favorite so far. But that second drop, just nasty. That first drop was great. It gave us an idea of what the idea actually was. But the second drop was the one that fleshed it out. I wished he fleshed out some of it in the first drop because it was only 2 ideas in the first one. And so I wish he gave us a little bit more because I think there was more at the very end than there was at the beginning. Overall, a really solid song. I mean, the mixing on that was really good. I think the bass was a little too loud in my opinion. Not too distorted, but just a little too loud. It was almost overpowering some of the other elements. This is me nitpicking though. Like, I still think it's completely fine. Because Sisto's mixes are really good. Again, I think the second chorus on that one was my favorite. It fleshed out the idea more. It just gave us more. It gave us more tangible things in the song. One thing I'm noticing between Engulfed, Iron Collar, and Throwing Limbs, and probably Dreadborne, maybe, the outros are like 15 seconds, and it's just fading out at that point with like a weird distorted, synth, I guess. I wish there was a little bit more to the outros on all of these, and it looks like Dreadborne being 3 minutes and 5 seconds is going to have something similar. I know a lot of people are all about the choruses, and I fully get that because I am too, but when you're making something, I think it would be cool to have a little bit more of a decompression mode, almost. Because I think of dubstep as when like the intro is the rising part, and that song's intro was 50 seconds. So you're rising up to the occasion, you have the drop, and then you're like, all right, we're about to go into round two, right? And then at the very end, it's like, oh, well, it's like it just halted. I'm not saying that the outro has to be 50 seconds like the intro was, but give us a bit more than 15. That's my opinion. Again, though, really solid song. Like, again, did not miss. So good. I love it. Iron Collar is still my favorite, but we're going to move on to the final track of the EP, Dreadborne. This might be the fastest one on here. That pulsing kick in the back is the end of 4 and 1. Really threw me off there for a moment, but it's great because you don't get a lot of that in dubstep. Quick build up, really good. What was, again, like just with the bell thing in last time, it's so out of place, but so good. Yeah, that part. What is that? I don't even know what that is, like a pluck. Okay, I'm seeing what he's doing with this one. He's not changing the idea, he's changing the ear candy. And for that, I can get on board with it, but it did not hit like the other threes as of right now. I'm hoping that he does something in the second. Still really cool. It's very rarely where there's a Sisto song that I don't really like. But this one, he didn't change the idea, he only changed the ear candy. So again, I'm looking for more tangible things in the song. But as we saw with Throwing Limbs, the first drop was the same thing, and then the second drop redeemed it. So I'm hoping he'll do the same with this last one. Very similar to the first. He's changing the rhythm a bit, which is really cool. But again, I need a different sound. It's just very crunchy all the time. Wow, that was it. That was the whole entire second drop. Yeah. Why is it pulsating? Oh. Okay, I thought that was my headphones at first, but it's actually the song. That is the Engulfed EP by Sisto. That last song, I think, was my least favorite. I'm still gonna save it. It was my least favorite. Again, least favorite because it did not have any tangibility to it, and the idea between the first and the second drop did not really change. However, I guess he heard me about the outro, because that ending outro was way more fleshed out, and I liked it. So that was really cool. Probably best outro on the whole EP. If I had to rank them, Iron Collar at the top, Engulfed, Throwing Limbs, Dreadborne. But Sisto, solid EP. Still my favorite producer. Yeah, you really outdid yourself here. And this is really, really good. And I'm so glad you're getting on all of these records, like or record labels. That's Malignant. iStone Silent was on Diplo's, and then you've self-released before, which I Didn't Want It Like This EP was a self-release. Tongue Tied was on Bygore, yeah. And what was the Fool's Gambit was on Cyclops. Yeah, I mean, he's getting on like every single record label out there, which is so, I mean, I am so unbelievably proud of Sisto. I think I'm going to have to listen to these songs more and more. But Shattered Crown is my favorite of all time from Sisto. I ranked it #1 for 2022. But there might be some competition there between Iron Collar and Engulfed. Those Iron Collar might top it. I don't know. I need to listen to it more. So, but overall, solid EP from Sisto. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was my first deck music video. So if you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. I want to be doing a bunch more of these. And like and let me know which one was your favorite and why. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.